'tis the season. Not for Christmas, but for Avatar films.
Delicious hot schmoes.
Everybody's watched this movie, right? We all watched the last two. And if you say you didn't watch them, I'm inclined to believe you're lying because they both made $2 billion. So we've all seen this third movie, right? Or at least you went to watch the trailers before the movie and then you decided to stick around, right? Because this movie was actually really enjoyable.
Are you serious?
I think it's really crazy that people are very, very adamant that this movie is just more of the same. First, I say to that, yeah, the same good, phenomenal, amazing work. Thank you very much, James, for this movie franchise and for pushing technology forward and for giving us enjoyable cinematic experiences.
Yeah, boy.
People have told me that they think that the story is bland and the same as the last one. To that I say, yeah, you might be able to say that and might be able to convince people of that. There's a lot of similarities.
FBI, open up!
But there's a lot of similarities from the first one to the second one. And so inevitably, when you film two movies at the same time, there are going to be similarities from the second one to the third one, right? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I struggle to understand with this franchise why people dislike it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can say about that, because I loved the Avatar films. I loved the first one, I loved the second one, and I loved this one. I'm gonna probably go watch it again in a week. I'm going for two reasons. One, because I want to go see it again, but two, there's also supposed to be more Doomsday trailers, which we'll talk about in a second. But this movie was so fun.
What do you mean by that?
Your goddess has no dominion here.
Yes, all the visuals, the sound, all of that is always good. We can always count on James Cameron to do a good thing with those things inside of a film. But what I loved was all of the small details that we got to experience of these characters living their life.
If there's something you can do, then you must do it.
Do it.
Right? We got to experience Jake Sully struggling to forgive. We got to experience Neytiri struggling to accept. We got to experience Luwak. That's his name, right? Loak? I think that's how you say his name. We got to experience him experiencing loneliness and feeling outcast from the rest of his family and tribe. We got to experience Spider just like trying his darndest to fit into a group of people that don't all want him to fit in, but he is succeeding and trying so hard because he loves these people. We got to see Varang just be Varang. I enjoyed all of these tiny, small details of this story that brought these characters to life even more than they already look, right? Like, everything looks real, but this movie helped me feel like it was real. Good. And so I just want to say that this movie, Avatar: Fire and Ash, was a great movie, and you should go watch this movie.
If there's something you can do, then you must do it.
But if you don't like this movie, please explain to me down in the comments. I'm curious, why don't you like this movie? Or is it the same things that I said before about how everything to you might feel the same or dissimilar, or that the only good things about these movies are their visuals? I'm curious. What do you think? Because I would disagree. I think they're all great movies. But that is where movies and entertainment are supposed to sit. Everything is subjective. There's not objectively a good or bad movie unless that movie is Tombstone.
Got him!
That is objectively the worst movie in the world.
I am the Senate.
The other thing I want to talk about really fast is two things. If you go see Avatar: A Fire and Ash, you get to experience two wonderful little trailers. Well, one wonderful little trailer and one wonderful very long trailer for a movie. The wonderful little trailer is for Avengers Doomsday. We got the tease of Steve Rogers coming back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and back in Doomsday, which we get later next year.
What did it cost?
It just felt so good. Like, it felt so good in that moment, those 35 seconds or whatever of that trailer was, to see Steve Rogers yet again and to hear that music play behind him. It just felt so good, and I'm excited to see what else happens.
I'm bringing the party to you.
The very good long trailer was for the Odyssey. There's about, I think it's like 7 minutes of this movie that you get to watch. Like, just right there. They're just like, oh, here's a whole scene from the Odyssey, by the way. And it was freaking good. And I am now even more excited to watch that movie here in like 6 months or whatever. It's going to be such a good film. So, like, it's going to be so good. Whether you liked Avatar or not, you should probably buy a ticket next weekend to go see it, because the rumor is that Marvel Studios is going to put another teaser trailer in front of this film. So not the Steve Rogers one that we got to see, but instead one about another character. I'm pretty sure I know who that character is, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll probably watch the movie because I enjoyed the movie. Yeah, that's what happened this week. It's really all about Avatar this week, because it was so good, it was so enjoyable, and I had such a fun time there with me and my 8 friends. It was great. Loved it. You should love it too. But what you shouldn't love is Tombstone. Objectively, the worst movie in the world. Never seen it, never will. Peace.
Delicious hot schmoes.